thanks for joining me today. It's pretty early for me on a Monday morning, so I have put concealer under my eyes so I don't scare you. Today I wanted to talk about my lack of time management. A lot of people ask me, how do you get everything done? And my honest answer is, I don't know. I just need deadlines. If I've got a deadline, I can work to it. Otherwise, it's utter chaos. I'm one of those creatives that just likes to have an idea and then I'll just drop whatever I'm doing and just work on that intensely. And it was really interesting because I'm always thinking, oh, I never get anything done, you know, having a kid, it's so hard to juggle everything. And this last week it was school holidays, so Emma went off to her nan's house for a week, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do so much work. I'm gonna get all my bookkeeping done. I'm gonna do lots of blog posts. I've got some magazine project deadlines that I can finish, you know, go, go, go. And what did I do? Nothing. I slept in every day, which, I mean, was pretty nice. And then I just sat and did these magazine projects, which that's probably why you haven't seen me on Instagram or Facebook very much, because they were really time consuming. So I ended up just spending days and days locked in my sewing room, just hand stitching. I can't share those yet. You'll see them in a few weeks. So hopefully, yeah, they're worth all the work. But in the meantime, while I was doing all that, nothing else got done. I did no housework. I didn't cook, I just got takeaway. So it was sort of like a real false economy. I didn't even, enjoy myself really. It was crazy. And I sort of thought about that, sometimes when you have less time to do something because you've got lots of things on, you're really more efficient. And when you've got all the time in the world, things take longer. Do you find that? Do you find that if you've got, 3 days to do something, it'll take you 3 days, and if you've got an hour to do the same thing, it would just take you that hour, you'll just rush around and do it. So leave me a comment and tell me what your tips are for time management, because I really need to get me some. So anyway, Emma's back at school today. So hopefully we're going to get back into the, normal routine of getting up fairly early, tidying up, doing my work. And I'm in my kitchen at the moment, so I thought I wanted to show you a little bit of behind the scenes of what happens when I'm working on a creative project and then I drop everything. So you'll have to excuse the mess, but the whole idea is I did leave the mess for you to see because this is my real life. Often you see pictures on blogs that are super curated and very tidy and polished, and people are always like, oh, I don't know how people live in that house because it's so neat and tidy. Well, guess what? You might have seen my photos on the blog of my kitchen, all neat and tidy. And I actually wrote a blog post about it, about, don't believe these home tours because they're not true. I'm going to show you what my kitchen looks like now. Are you ready? Are you ready to see it? It's pretty crazy. So there's going to be a wobbly camera. Okay, so are you ready? I'm going to turn the camera around and... Okay, there's dishes in the sink. There is dinner, pots still left from last night. Here's my laundry. There's a big load of washing that needs doing and another one upstairs that needs doing. Laundry that needs folding, shopping that hasn't been put away, bills to pay and mail that hasn't got sorted, and junk mail and magazines, parcels that have arrived that I haven't even managed to unpack yet for a week, things that need to go to the op shop, craft projects laying around, more bills, shoes on the floor. It's like I'm living with centipedes with hundreds of feet because I just find shoes everywhere. And Emma's suitcase that hasn't even been unpacked from last night since she got home from her nan's house. What do you think? That's my real life, hey? It's it's not all gorgeous photo shoots and beautiful craft projects. Sometimes I have a real big mess to tidy up all the time. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today, my real behind the scenes life. If you're interested in seeing my kitchen when it's not super messy, I'll pop a link in the comments. So, you know, you can see it when it's not looking so embarrassing, and I will catch you next week. If there's anything you want to talk about next week, just leave it in the comments and I'll prepare something a little bit more interesting for you. If you want to be notified of my live chats, there's a little button, I think it's like up here or up here, and you can just click it and you'll get a message when I'm doing a live chat. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you later.